everybody, and welcome to another edition of the internet's favorite game show. This is Don't Be an Asshole. This is the show where we like to read Am I the Asshole stories from Reddit that happen to all be within a very similar theme and or topic, and then we tell similar stories. Phone's off, pal. We're live. We tell similar stories, we joke about them, then we try to crown ourselves a new royal asshole each and every other Thursday. Hi, folks. It's getting late, it's getting hot, it's getting steamy, and my name is Kevin Graham.
I'm Christy.
I'm Bleakley K.
And I'm Jason X.
How are y'all doing over there?
I'm cool now.
Yeah,
we were hot and steamy earlier.
Oh,
yeah, we were.
Buckets
And just debris everywhere.
Just
so
dropping
much yard work.
Just dropping buckets.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dirty buckets.
just filthy.
No, wait, what? No.
There was dirt in it.
Filth.
Oh, we didn't. Yeah, we did get a bucket of dirt. That's true.
That's true.
Oh.
We did yard work, folks. It's
Oh,
90. It's
you
98
guys did
degrees
yard
outside.
work. Okay.
Yeah.
And mowed the lawn.
But I've
Yeah.
since showered and put on comfy
Oh,
clothes.
yeah, no, we're clean
so,
now.
So we're
Like,
cool now.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's nice. I should probably mow the lawn tomorrow, but then I'm not gonna. Yeah.
We're going on
You should pay
vacation
somebody to do
tomorrow.
that.
It's, I've thought about it, but then I'm like, listen, I'm a grown ass man.
You're only
But if you're
thinking
going on
about it because the
vacation-
neighbors finally mowed their lawn.
No, I'm not worried about that shit at all.
Oh, you keeping up with the Joneses?
Well, no, they're trying to keep up.
That's what we had.
No,
to do.
they're trying to keep up with me because I'm the one out there and I'm the one getting it done. Well, they've got a forest growing in their yard, and I'm like, look at this, like you want to go outside and touch this grass. This is nice grass.
I don't.
This
It's
is
not nice grass.
It's nice grass. It's like really nice grass. Like you go out, you touch it, it's prickly, keeps all the bugs away.
No, it doesn't.
Is it crabgrass? Do you have
It's-
crabgrass?
I mean, we don't have any crabs. We have scorpions. We don't have any crabs.
Oh, shit. Like,
I thought I
fucking
saw a
Rocket League
scorpion
Hurricane.
on me once, and Dan didn't believe me.
You had a scorpion on you?
I swear I did.
Was it a scorpion or a crab?
No, it's a scorpion.
Oh.
she says it was a little baby tree scorpion.
Yeah, it was like
And-
this big.
Are there baby tree scorpions?
I mean,
I looked it up, and they do exist.
Where though? Where do they typically exist?
Like South Florida and
okay.
like by you guys.
And they just
So
like
not
burrow
really here,
into.
but-
They just burrow into the trees, and they're like, "This is my home now."
No, they're just like they're like fucking bugs. They climb in the trees and shit. What do you mean?
but they're baby scorpions,
Lorax has got to be pissed.
right?
Yeah.
Fucking trees and shit.
Nobody fucking trees.
Isn't that what the Lorax did?
I hope not.
No.
Was he
What is
father-
he doing in that movie?
Happening.
Was he rearing all of those trees?
He's doing something to those trees.
Got weird with the
hate
onions.
it.
There was I forgot that part of the book. Anywho, what are we
Anyway.
what are we doing here
Oh, look
tonight,
at
folks?
you.
Yeah, she's got a
fancy
she's got a fancy drink over here.
She's on vacation.
So-
Fuck
I'm on
yeah.
vacation.
I mean, that's
That makes sense.
like I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying she's got a like. This is the thing. I'm over here just like, yeah, she got a fancy drink.
prepared
Well,
for
yeah,
tonight.
she's got a fancy drink. She's on vacation. It's drink whatever she wants. I'm like, I'm not judging.
I never thought you were judging.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying you're. I'm not saying that you're saying
Are you
I'm
being
judging.
sexist?
No. God damn it! How did I put myself in this position again?
You do it every week or every other week.
No, it's every week.
Well, if you wanted to know what tonight's topic was, it's That's Sexist, Kevin.
It's not my fault.
Kevin.
I didn't do anything.
Kevin, I don't think we're gonna do well this show. Like
Listen,
we always
listen.
like.
Listen, okay, I'm just asking questions, okay? That's all I'm doing, okay? That's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to ask questions and just put a different thought out there. You ever think about that?
The more you know.
The more you
Wow,
know.
that's
The more you know.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be. I'm just stating my side. Why won't you just listen to my side? Why am I?
Well, you were shouting it.
I'm
that's
not
why.
shouting.
I don't-
Okay, I'm
Just don't
not.
respond to that.
He's just stressed because his little kitty cat's sick.
Oh boy, he's sick.
Oh.
We got a sick little guy.
I thought you said he's gonna say he was stressing because he's going on vacation. And
I
that
mean,
would
maybe
also
some
be-
of that
a little
too.
bit,
Yeah.
a little bit of that too. A little bit of that too.
When you're an adult,
Vacation's more stressful than it's worth sometimes.
I'm always just like, if I'm here, who's at the house?
Exactly. Who is it?
Guy. Little guy, you feeling okay?
Would you guys like some rules for the evening?
We would love some rules.
Yeah.
All right. I've got 4 stories. I'm going to read you the title of the story so you can tell me whether you think the poster is an asshole or not. Then I'll read the rest of the story and we can decide who the true asshole in the story is, so at the end of the night we can select our biggest asshole to go up against our current reigning brand new royal asshole.
That's right. We
Yeah.
did some shit
We got a new one.
last episode. Yeah. That was a wild time. I didn't like any of it.
I know. It was all wasn't great.
Well, I'm ready.
Yeah, you ready for the first story?
Yeah.
Wow. Am I the asshole for refusing not to suggestively eat a banana?
Wait.
Eat the banana however the fuck you want. No.
You know, there's something to those fuckers that are like, you got to eat something a certain way. Like,
Those fuckers?
yeah, like there's like.
Do you know people that do this?
Yeah, there was that one fucking dude who was just like, if you eat the burger upside down, that's disrespectful.
Yeah. Definitely an asshole. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, he was just like, listen, someone made that burger a specific way, and you're supposed to eat it the way that it's intended. And I'm just like, man, but like I would have like my hand is in a weird spot, and I'm just trying to like feed my face while I'm driving.
Like I'm just trying to gain sustenance. Like this ain't about God's intention for how my burger was made. Like I just
Yeah, but he was also full of shit, and he was just doing that to try to control people. So,
well
He's a real cool guy, so definitely the asshole.
yeah.
well,
Was
wait.
this person in your car?
Yeah.
It's Brandon.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
So wait, is it okay? Hang on. For refusing.
Not to suggestively eat a banana.
Wait. Hang on.
Wait,
hang on.
refusing.
There's like double negatives, I think.
Oh,
Like if
wait.
someone tells you not to suggestively eat a banana, but you refuse.
So if I was like, hey,
so they did suggestively eat it.
so wait, if I was like, hey, I got this banana, and you were like, don't you do it, and I was like, I'm gonna do it, and you were like, you better not, and I'm like, watch me, and then like I would.
You just deep throat it.
And I
Yeah. Kevin's deep throating the banana in this scenario.
But I'm confused as who is asking if they're the asshole. The person that deep throated the banana, or the person who didn't want the banana deep throated.
The
The
person
person that
who
deep throated
did.
the banana is A-okay in my book.
We're-
Deep throat all the bananas you feel. Eat the banana how
Listen.
you want to eat it. You're not an asshole.
Deep Throat took down Nixon. Okay,
That's true.
so all for
This country.
all for Deep Throat.
Okay.
I still don't know who's asking the question.
I don't know what we're
still
doing. I don't know what we're doing.
who-
I don't know.
What
I don't.
point of-
Which
what
side?
point of view are we? Is the story?
Just tell me
from
which
my
side
own
to
It
be
sounds like you're all on the side of deep throat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're pro throat.
We're pro that. Eat your shit how you want, man.
Pro throat.
All right, let's just dive into this.
No. I want to stop the show.
Why?
I just want to end it.
We haven't even read a story
It
yet.
doesn't matter. We can't top
dive
this.
in.
We've peaked.
We've got to go deeper. We've
Yeah.
got to go deeper down this throat.
Yeah, we got to test limits.
You can go deeper.
Yeah.
Shit. All right, let's keep going.
I am a 36-year-old man.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, this went weird.
Hey,
Why, are you
I don't
saying that
judge.
if a man
Anybody
deep
can
throats a
deep throat.
banana, it's weird?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's sexist.
Oh shit.
I'm not
Here's the
saying it's
shovel.
weird. I'm just saying it got weird, and I don't know how I should feel right now.
Well, listen. Hear him
Inclusive,
out.
Kevin.
Hear his story about
We're still in June,
deep throating
sir.
bananas. He's allowed to deep throat bananas too.
I was just talking
We
about
don't-
deep throat.
We're
Throw,
not
throw.
judging.
We were just talking about me deep throating it, okay? Like it's fine. We're fine. We're all fine. We're all doing okay.
I mean, Yeah, that's true.
Okay. I work as a programmer in a medium-sized office with probably around 20 people in the office at one time. One of our older employees retired this year, and HR brought in a young woman to work. I often enjoy eating a banana for a quick break, and I'm working on something and I don't want to leave my desk. Yesterday was one of those days. I ate my banana, threw out the skin, and went back to work. Today, I was hauled into HR's office. Someone has made a complaint that I was making aggressive and unwanted sexual advances towards them. I am baffled. I asked who and when this happened. Sure enough, it was the new girl, and they said it was yesterday. I tell HR I left my desk twice yesterday to go to the bathroom, but I had no contact with the new girl. I haven't spoken to her in about a week. Then HR tells me that she has accused me of making suggestive gestures and inappropriately eating my banana in her direction.
Oh.
What?
There was nothing inappropriate about it. She wants me fired or she will sue. I'm outraged. I tell them I've done nothing wrong. I ate a banana at my desk like a normal person would eat a banana.
I eat bananas at my desk all the time. It's a good beta blocker.
I can't eat bananas.
Yeah, peanut butter and everything.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes just dip it in. It's like,
HR
That might be
suggested
considered
that I
suggestive.
write a letter of apology to the new girl and refrain from bringing bananas to work. I refused.
What? That's insane.
As I've
that is
literally
crazy.
done nothing wrong in my opinion. HR said I need to consider the potential hostile work environment I'm
hostile?
creating if I continue to bring bananas to work. I thanked them for their time, left the meeting, and started asking around about my banana eating habits. Everyone I know doesn't see an issue with it, but a few people have said if I'm making her uncomfortable, maybe I should just stop. Am I the asshole?
What is
What
going
the fuck
on?
is going on?
She just wants him fired.
She just want no. She's one of those people. She's new, and she's seeing dollar bills, y'all, with getting a lawsuit going.
Are you saying that she's a gold digger, Dan?
Are you saying because
I-
she's a lady?
No, I'm saying because she's like
Because
Yeah.
that's sexist.
Yay, it's no longer
she's
just me.
She's anti-banana,
She's
and I don't appreciate that.
Also, I want to know what woman sees a man eating a banana and thinking like that's sexually aggressive. Like,
well, okay.
does she think he's gay? And if she thinks he's gay, why does she think that's a sexual advance on her?
Because maybe okay. Let's take a
what's that?
Oh, you guys.
Oh, hello.
You okay? Oh,
Oh.
you gotta get to bed, bud.
All right. All right. The family's gonna take a quick time out. We'll.
Don't talk about bananas.
I've got. Okay. You good to go? Okay.
Yeah, I'll stay.
I've
here.
unmuted
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
What I was suggesting maybe is like, what if maybe fella like just has a very peculiar way he likes to put away a banana. Maybe he doesn't intend for it to be suggestive towards anybody, but maybe he's like got a very specific way where he like peels it and he just kind of gazes at it, and then he just kind of like peels those little like stringy things off of it like one by one,
right?
And then just kind of like breaks it off and then just pops it right in there.
See, I'm kind of on the opposite end where I think like if homie's eating at his desk, he's a busy man.
Oh yeah.
So I think he just peels it and goes and when
Probably
you're
just
looking
deep
from
throats it.
afar, you're like, holy shit, he just deep throated that banana. He may have been a sword swallower in another life. Who knows?
I'm very. See, the one thing we're not going to get out of the story is the exact way that they ate the banana.
Right, and that's important.
Right,
Well,
that is
the
important.
colleagues said that it wasn't suggestive.
That's true. The colleagues had his back.
Yeah, so I'm going to say not the asshole here.
Not the asshole.
You-
Eat bananas how you
Yeah,
want.
eat the bananas how you want,
But-
as
but
long as it's
also
not
if-
making anybody uncomfortable.
What?
Which there could be a way to do that, but
What's up?
know. It's just weird. It's just fucking weird.
It's weird.
I just can't
Why-
imagine thinking that a man eating a banana is aggressive towards me in any way.
Right?
I
I
mean-
don't-
Just so
unless
baffled.
Unless he's making direct eye contact.
Maybe they're
try.
tranny.
We could give it a shot.
Maybe they're a tranny.
Wait, what the fuck did you just say?
Maybe it's a tranny.
I don't. Okay, let's move on.
I think that's.
And then they feel.
I don't,
I don't.
I don't think we use that term
I don't think we
anymore,
say that
unfortunately.
anymore.
Oh, okay. Well. What do you want? Maybe they have the other genitalia. How about
I mean,
that?
that's
We'll just say it like
a distinct possibility. But
That's true.
I don't know how she would think he would know that. Unless
well, it's all subconscious in her head because she knows she does have one still.
I mean it's one I suppose it's one possibility.
It is a possibility. But at the end of the day, we don't know how the banana was eaten. We don't know.
The banana is
know
not
the-
the issue here. Okay.
No.
This is there was unchecked aggression. We don't know the full story. I'm saying not the asshole.
Not the asshole.
Not the asshole.
Eat,
move on.
eat your bananas, bro.
All right. Story number 2. There's a cat. Am I the asshole for going into the ladies' room?
Are you? Wait.
This is
If you're not a lady, yes.
This is a loaded fucking question.
this is so long. You really put us in a conundrum here.
Yeah. Wow.
This is a labyrinth.
I don't know what to tell you.
Am I the asshole for going into the ladies' room?
I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna say say no because
Maybe
nobody
they
is
really had to go.
nobody is what no I shouldn't say nobody is that dumb to do something stupid and then ask the question.
That's true.
I'm
We've
I'm
seen
just
that.
gonna say no.
I think this was an emergency situation.
They have the Crohn's.
I think somebody who was lactose intolerant stopped at the Dairy Queen and was having some
couldn't make it home.
issues and couldn't make it home. And the other, Dairy Queen only has one stall in the men's room. And if it's
if
occupied,
this is a late night
you're out of luck.
7-Eleven run through the gas station bathroom,
You do what you
Lord
can.
knows I've gone in the men's enough times because sometimes you just gotta go.
you just got to do it. So I'm going to say this was an emergency situation. And no, you're not the ass.
Yeah,
We're hoping.
Hoping.
we're hoping for the best.
Yeah, not pervs,
Yeah.
but just emergencies.
All right. I am a 31-year-old man and was at a large store yesterday with my 5-month-old son when he did what babies do.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they do.
I went over to the restrooms and saw there wasn't a family or companion restroom, just a men's and a women's. I went into the men's room and saw there was a cubicle and a few urinals, but no changing table.
Oh,
Yep,
fuck.
this whole fucking thing.
Boy, I've been
This
here.
is fucked up.
It is fucked up.
It's so fucked up.
The sink didn't
it's
have a
super
counter.
common too.
I walked out and hunted down an employee to ask where the changing table was. She said it was in the bathroom, and I asked where, assuming there was a family companion restroom on the other side of the store. She took me back to where I just was. I asked if there was another bathroom. She said no. I told her I was just in the bathroom and there was no changing table. She asked if I was sure and suggested I look again.
Like it's just gonna be a book behind the fucking mirror. Like
I was annoyed and went back into the men's room. No changing table. When I came out, the employee was gone.
of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Keep in mind, my son had been in his poopy diaper this whole time. So I give up and head into the ladies' room, which sure enough had a changing table. There was a woman in there washing her hands, and she said, wrong bathroom, buddy. I gestured to my son and said, no changing table in the men's room. She laughed and said, bro, that sucks. Then she walked out. So I rushed to change him, hoping to be done before anyone else walked in. I'm almost done when a woman walks in and starts screaming at me. I tried to explain what I was doing, but she kept screaming, "Get out, you can't be here." Then she ran out. I finished putting the diaper on and rushed out of the bathroom. I saw the woman talking to an employee and decided to leave without my stuff. The employee tried to wave me down and stop me, but I rushed out to my car, buckled my son into his car seat, and left. My wife said I did absolutely the right thing, but my mom said I'm an idiot and one was 100% was in the wrong.
No.
My sister won't stop laughing at me and is no help at all.
Okay. That's
Am I the
Okay.
asshole?
That's understandable.
That is understandable.
Absolutely not. Absolutely
No,
not.
like,
And
what
you
the
should have
fuck were you
stayed there
supposed to
and
do?
yelled at the manager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I would
Yeah.
have done. I would have been like, no, fuck you. You don't have one for me to use. I'm
Yeah.
going to use the one that I need to.
Also, it's not illegal to be in the women's restroom. Like, there's no law that says you can't go into the women's restroom if you're a man. It's just societal etiquette.
It's-
Janitors
yeah.
do it every day.
Right. You don't get vaporized. Nothing like that,
Or like that's the thing too. It's like with this whole bathroom debate, it's always like you never hear of like there being a situation of like, well, it's going to be, well, I guess there are like there's going to be murderers in there, but it's never a murder. It's always like a dad trying to change their child's diapers or a person who just identifies a certain way, like
Or somebody that's really got to fucking go.
or someone
man.
who's really got to fucking go. Like just let people shit in peace.
Yeah.
Well,
I
that
say like when did bathrooms become gendered? Like I feel like weren't there just like a bathroom for a long time back? You have the outhouse, guys.
I think, yeah,
everybody
I think
uses
they
the
just had
one
holes.
fucking outhouse.
Just holes.
Pretty
Yeah.
sure it was just
Yeah.
How,
Everyone
how,
just
how
shits on the
long
street.
ago is this, Kevin?
What?
How long ago is this?
What?
Just holes?
Just holes?
Just holes?
When was? Wait, what?
You're saying they used to just have holes. When?
They should
When
just have
was that?
holes.
How long ago?
I don't know, like a few years back, maybe.
Few
Like-
years
like-
Whoa! I mean, I guess it depends on where you're at. A
are
few
you
years
talking?
back,
Are you confusing that Disney movie?
holes.
No.
They didn't go in holes. They
That was
just
a few
dug
years back.
holes. That was a lot more than a few years. Shia LaBeouf was a child.
He was in that movie.
Yeah, he was a child.
I feel like we've had this conversation on this
Yeah,
show
we
before.
Definitely have 100%, Chrissy. That is true statement. We have already had this.
Now I've been in this situation.
Oh.
I've been in this situation where I've been out with one of the kids when they weren't
Yes,
potty trained yet.
multiple times.
Walk in, there's no goddamn changing table. Had to walk out to the fucking van to change them in the van. Because
Or go, hey, there's no changing table.
yeah.
You got to take them, and I'm like in the middle of something.
right, it's fucked up.
Yeah. See, I would have changed the baby on like the conveyor belt. Like I would
Ew.
have, I would have just like commandeered like an empty station, and just been like,
Oh,
hey,
you do it on the self checkout.
yeah,
you
oh
know?
yeah. Self check
Yeah.
that shit.
I mean, you're doing the employees' work for them anyway.
Yeah, basically. And then if anybody said anything, I'd be like, well, you said that there was a changing table, but there wasn't. So I'm just trying to be a responsible adult and change my baby's poopy diaper. So since you got nowhere else for me to do it, I'm going to do it right here.
That's right.
Yeah.
On my workstation.
America.
There you go.
Change that
So
shit.
I think not the asshole. Not
think
the
that's
asshole.
the
Definitely
asshole here.
not the asshole. The screamy lady's the asshole.
Yeah,
I
no.
can't believe we're in a time where like they just don't have the ability for men to go out with their babies. Like, how does
Right.
every
Yeah.
place not have a changing area for men to use?
Like what? Single dads. So sorry.
Right? What
Men,
the
sorry.
fuck?
men have babies too.
Yeah,
I've seen that Arnold
yeah.
Schwarzenegger movie.
I knew you were about to seg into that.
Oh my God.
He just brought it home on VHS.
I got it on VHS.
Pumping iron?
No, Junior.
Oh.
Oh my. Pumping iron. It's calming and calming.
If I find pumping iron, though, it's going to be a good ass day.
Yeah. There you go.
You guys ready for story number 3?
Fuck yes.
Number
We
3.
we need to keep this one just moving. We need to just keep.
Before someone makes another sexist comment, potentially.
This is. How did we get here?
This is a baited episode. This
is
is a
It's-
baited
bait.
it's
episode.
This is
100%
This is
bait.
This is bait.
It's
Yeah.
100% bait.
I feel like
Chris, Christy's just gathering the sound clips of everyone to
Right.
use someday.
All right.
All right, story number 3.
Get it.
Am I the asshole for overriding my wife's drunken decision?
Oh.
What do they want to do, though? That's what really...
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
what is it? What is it they were trying to do?
is it within the wife's best interest or is it within your best interest? Because
Intense key. You know, that's because like you've been there. Everybody's kind of been there in that situation where somebody's had one too many.
Yeah.
And you see them doing a thing that they might not enjoy the next day that they did that thing, and you try to be the voice of reason a little
yeah.
bit.
maybe you should stop after this set of shots. Don't do the next round of shots.
Right.
Kevin,
That's
can you
a
put
good
down the
decision.
axe? Like, that's...
A
Right,
phrase
right,
I've had to say
maybe-
before.
Maybe you shouldn't be cutting things.
Luckily,
chopping things.
there were other people around. Let's put some context in that, too. And I wasn't threatening. I was just like, look at me pose.
I love how you felt the need to immediately clarify that you were not threatening
That's
me
right.
with an axe while drunk.
I literally was just trying to pose.
I have the picture.
See,
Yeah.
I never assumed that. I assumed that you're just like, oh, watch me chop all this wood.
Yeah.
And
Which still
Nobody's
wouldn't be good.
assuming you're axe murdering
Yeah, no,
Christy.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
not.
No,
I mean, because
not-
like the levels are like, oh, like axe murderer. Okay, nope. Okay, well then he was trying to chop wood. Nope. He was just trying to look cool.
Yeah.
And everybody
he
was
he
like-
doing-
Everybody was like, "You're too drunk to look cool.
yeah,
Please
yeah.
stop. We're scared."
This isn't a fireman's calendar. All right, you're not.
Also, who
It's
who
okay.
brings an axe to a Halloween party with alcohol at it?
I mean, I would if it was part of
True.
my costume.
A real one. We had so
A
many
real one.
rusty axes at the old house.
That's true. We just kept finding them.
I know.
Oh, we did too, actually.
Is that a
We
Syracuse
did.
thing?
I think it is. Just
Might
like
be.
old
Yeah.
rusted tools.
Old rusty axes.
Yeah,
and
like
tools?
axes and
yeah.
sledgehammers and
Workbench,
crowbars.
too.
Oh yeah, that thing was wild.
Yeah, like every old house has a workbench.
yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
built in.
And it's just like made with like plywood and like scraps.
Pieces of
and
things.
and a cast iron leg.
Yeah.
That's all
Oh,
you
yeah.
get.
There's always one. Yeah. It's got at least one.
At least one.
Yeah.
And some bolts.
And like one of those wheels with the crank on it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Mhm. Okay.
That's how you know you're a true Syracuse
That's
person.
right. That's right.
Not the asshole. You're trying to help.
Trying to help.
Trying to
Okay,
help,
I like the positivity in that.
I'm gonna say they are an asshole.
But they're on this show. So I'm gonna call them an asshole as well.
I like your glass.
Thank you.
Matches our plates we found.
That's true. it
Ooh,
does.
Yeah.
fancy. Maybe we could find the glasses wherever your mom.
She bought them off like Amazon.
All right, let's get in the story.
She bought me those and bullet cube molds.
Oh my God, that's right. Do we still have those?
I have no idea what happened to those.
I have no idea.
That's fun.
I have been
America.
married to Heather for just under 6 years.
Okay.
Normally, things are pretty good between us, but we've had a huge argument, and lately I've been wondering if I'm the asshole here.
Okay.
Okay.
Last week, her team at the office finished some huge multi-year project. Celebrations all around. And she was going to go in. She usually works remotely to attend a party. Plus ones were not invited. But I had been to some of the ones from before the plague, and I knew that they tended to get pretty raucous. So we made arrangements for her to both go and come back mostly by train, and I'd drop her off and pick her up at the station at an appropriate time. I drop her off around 7 p.m. and have an evening to myself. At about 1:30 a.m., I get a call from Heather. She's very clearly very drunk and saying she doesn't think she can make it to the train station. She's just going to crash on a coworker's couch. She's there at his apartment right now. I asked what the address was, and she wasn't sure. Managed to get said coworker's wife, and I got the address. I drove over there, picked up Heather, who was pretty zonked out, drove back, got her in bed. We didn't talk much the next day, but I had just assumed it was a terrible hangover. She's prone to them even when drinking moderately. Party
Happens.
2+ days later, I check in on her, and she almost immediately laid into me, asking me what the hell I was thinking, ignoring her express wishes like that. After a bit of confusion and her clarifying about picking her up from her coworker's place, I said that if she was too drunk to walk a few blocks to the train station, I wanted her somewhere where I could keep an eye on her and not at the apartment of a guy I met all of once for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
She in turn said
She
that
was
I
trying
was...
to hook up with that couple.
She in turn said that I was paternalistic, insecure, controlling,
What?
and borderline abusive for deciding that her coworker couldn't be trusted and riding off in the dark to come bring her back home.
What?
Oh, this is weird.
We've been low-level arguing about it since, in part because neither of us are willing to back down from our initial positions. I maintain that it was the right thing to do to go and get her. She says I was wrong to do so. I'd rather bring this up anonymously with strangers than go to family or friends about such an intimate argument.
That's smart.
But for some outside perspective, am I the asshole here?
No, she's trying to fuck around on you.
I
That's what it
think
kinda
so.
sounds like.
Yeah, and she's mad about it.
Yeah.
Like,
For sure.
I don't know
Yeah.
what was going on, but it seemed like the wife was more than willing to give the address so that he could come and get her. So maybe she was pissing her off too.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, she's trying to get buddy with the coworker, and the wife's like, "Get the fuck out of here."
Yeah.
oh, she was trying to encroach too. Yeah.
I think so.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say what it obviously wasn't a big deal if the husband was able to get the address super easily,
Yeah.
and just come pick her up. Like it didn't.
It's odd though, because if you really think about the situation, I assume this is probably in Europe. Would be my guess.
Why would you assume it's in Europe?
Just because of the implication of the train.
I mean, they could be on the outskirts of Chicago. You take trains into the
I mean, that's
city.
true.
They could
Same
be
with
in
like,
they could be in Buffalo.
yeah, there's trains all over. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but
They could be
they
in
could
any city in the U.S. with trains.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
They could be in Charlotte. They had a lot of trains.
They
in
did have a lot
Charlotte.
of trains.
There's a lot
could
of
be in
trains
Austin.
all-
They could be in Austin.
like,
We have a metro rail.
yeah,
The fucking point being,
a lot of people commute by train. That's
Trains
not that
exist,
weird.
Axe. Come
the
on.
fucking point being is that it probably wasn't a small drive for husband to go get her
Clearly,
Well,
since he was
I mean, that's debatable.
since the train was taken. So I'm thinking like, okay, like 1:30, he's finding out where the address is. I'm thinking 45 minutes to an hour drive.
No.
Minimum.
20 to 25.
2025. What kind of you gonna pay?
We could
For a
take. We
train
could have
ticket?
taken the metro rail from
You
where
could
we
have
used to
Uber.
live, driven 20 minutes downtown.
Unless you're in Europe where they don't have
No.
Uber.
You don't. What?
It's an American company, isn't it?
oh dear lord.
Anyway, point being,
I'm
she probably didn't get home till like 3:00 in the morning, as like homie did.
Also,
And
I think like the
I don't
thing
think that's
is,
the
she
issue.
was okay. She's pissed because she was trying to get in with the guy.
Mm-hmm.
She called at 1:30. If you party, that's early as fuck.
That is
Bars
early.
ain't even closed.
No.
That's true.
And she's pretending to be smasher faced and going home with somebody only at 1:30, so she could
Oh.
have the entire rest of the night telling her hubby that she's passed out somewhere.
trying
and
to
he's
smash.
just gonna not. Yeah,
She was
for
trying.
sure.
She was trying to Super Smash Brawl. Like that's what was happening. She was trying to Falcon.
She was trying to find that three's
punch.
magic number situation.
Yeah, be the pineapple in that party. Is that is that the correct vernacular?
Falcon Punch?
I don't know. Is it Kevin?
I don't know. I'm new here. I'm saying.
What is she doing? Fisting him?
I mean,
We don't judge. You know.
I don't know his life. He maybe he was like cool. Like
You know, everybody's got a thing.
we are off the train tracks here. I'm gonna say
European train track.
he is not the asshole.
No.
He was being a responsible adult, and it sounded like the situation was really of no disruption to him. And I think it was a good idea to be like, I want to make sure that my significant other is safe and in a place where I can take care of her if she needs to be taken care of, and not with
And
some
not passed out on a train.
yeah,
That's true.
and not or on some guy and gal's couch that may be trying to get freaky deaky. Like I don't know.
No, I don't think they were. I think they were annoyed with her, and she was trying to get freaky.
Yeah, no, she had intentions. They did not.
Yeah, that was a possibly two-way street. I don't know. I don't know the guy's situation in that, but the wife was fine
She
to
was
give
not.
out.
Yeah, she was not having it.
The whole thing
Or
is just so
the wife
strange.
was into it, but she also knew that the husband wasn't into it and was like, just come get her. It's fine. I don't care.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Somebody wasn't happy.
Somebody was not happy.
Yeah, 1:30 is early.
That's early.
That's early to be so shit-faced that you're passing out on your guy coworker's couch.
Yeah,
even
the
if-
main DJ's just going on.
Not
I know.
even some
Like,
nights.
and she got dropped off at what, 7:30?
Yeah.
So she would have had to have like hit the ground running.
Not necessarily.
I mean,
No, that's a long time.
Well, if there was an open bar,
true, but
saying.
like, what is she eating or drinking on an empty stomach? Like, what's happening here?
I
Like,
mean,
are we
imagine
not getting apps?
imagine how few drinks that would take me over 5 hours to get me that wasted at 1:30 in the morning.
I feel like you would. You have more of a tendency to like pace yourself, though.
I mean, sure,
Well, this
now I
person
do,
doesn't,
but
though.
like,
And you
if
could-
I was partying hard, I could definitely be wasted by then.
You could, but I feel like at that point you would never be at the level of like, no, don't come get me.
No,
This
I
is
want to go
fine.
home every time I get drunk.
Yeah.
Every time.
Well-
I just want to go
Mo-
home.
Most people do. Most people
Yeah.
do. When you get real shit-faced,
Yeah.
you're like, I just want to be in my bed now.
Also,
yeah,
like,
we recently learned, how underrated
Just-
going home is.
Just leave.
oh, going home's
Sleep.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
great.
no, going home's awesome.
It is.
But also, like, what is the issue of getting picked up and brought to your home when you're that drunk? Like,
It's so weird.
what is the issue?
It-
Like, because I don't
think I
know.
know
it.
what the issue, guys. I know
Yeah.
the issue.
There's only one reason you get that upset.
Communication.
And it's if you're like something's wrong in your marriage or you are up to something you shouldn't have been and you're projecting.
Projection.
All of the above.
All the above.
She rolled out the
Communication.
AV card.
If you would have talked in the beginning and said, I'm lacking in the bedroom department and I want a threesome, maybe the husband would be into it and it would be a foursome and it could be real fun.
You never know till you ask.
I mean, that's true. I guess.
Communication. You don't know if you don't ask.
I am so upset with you for making sure I was safe when I was drunk.
How dare you?
How dare
That's
you?
abusive.
How
Abusive.
dare you
Yeah.
care enough about me to drive all the way out here and get me when I'm drunk so you can
Over
take
an
care of
hour.
me?
That's abuse, guys. That's
Right.
straight up
abuse.
abuse. Taking care
And,
of your wife.
and all the other weird shit that she said.
yeah.
Yeah, the things she chose to say that he was were also real weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of a red herring.
Yeah. All right.
Or a red flag, not a red herring.
I was going to say, how is it a red herring? Is there more to this story that I'm not aware of?
Oh my god.
Anywho.
Not the asshole.
Not the asshole.
Yeah, not the asshole.
All right, we got one more story.
One more.
Am I the asshole for wanting to take my daughter fishing?
No.
What is it?
Quality time. is a
Fishing's
wonderful
great.
thing,
Fishing rules.
right?
Anytime that you want to go do an activity with your child,
Like,
Yeah.
That's
never
great.
the asshole.
But even just
unless it's like
wanting to.
or something.
unless they don't want to. What if the daughter doesn't want to?
Oh.
Did he say making them?
He said
What did he
wanting.
say?
Just wanting to.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Or,
yeah,
or,
yeah,
or
we
they
know.
said
Just
wanting. We
for,
don't know.
for
yet.
wanting to take my daughter fishing.
Oh no, not
No,
that.
like-
I'm gonna hope this is a good dad doing good dad things.
Yeah.
I want one of those.
Yeah.
Just one.
Just one.
We just need one.
It's not gonna happen, but okay.
For over a decade, myself and my 4 best friends have had an annual fishing trip. There's always been a no wives, no girlfriends rule since the beginning, and no one has ever violated it.
Bros.
Okay.
Sorry.
Jesus.
2 years ago, my friend Tim told the group he wanted to bring his 5-year-old son to sort of pass the tradition on to the next generation. At that point, only Tim and I had kids, but my daughter was 3 and too young for fishing.
Mm-hmm.
We supported Tim's idea and made a big deal over the little guy. He had a great time and came last year as well. My other friend, Randy, has a 4-month-old son now. When the baby was born, Tim gave Randy a children's fishing pole to give to his son on his 5th birthday. So it seemed clear to me that the tradition had evolved to us plus our kids, which I'm cool with.
Mm-hmm.
I mentioned to my friends the other day that my daughter was excited for this year's fishing trip, and they looked at me like I was crazy.
Oh, no.
Shit.
Tim said I shouldn't bring her, and I was baffled. I was super supportive of him bringing his son. This is no different. My daughter is now the same age Tim's son was when he first came on the trip.
Mm-hmm.
Another friend brought up the no wives, no girlfriends rule, which pissed me off.
Ew.
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 That's not the same.
No.
That's
My
ew.
5-year-old
No.
daughter isn't anyone's wife or girlfriend. I said if they don't want my daughter there, then I don't want Tim's son there. Tim was offended and stormed out. Randy said what I said was uncalled for. I said I'm bringing my daughter, and that's that.
Would have punched Randy in the fucking nose.
Right?
I just want to make sure I'm not being an entitled prick. Am I the asshole?
No.
These guys.
Fuck your friends.
Fucking Randy, man. Who invited him?
Of course it's Randy.
Fucking
Of course it's Randy.
And Tim.
Randy and Tim.
Fuck off.
You dicks. Like,
Also, how could so many men sit around and go, yeah, we made this no wives, no girlfriends rule for a reason. You can't bring your daughter. Like, that's the most baffling statement I've ever heard.
Yeah.
I could understand if you were like, no wives, no girlfriend, and no children, because this is a
yeah.
friends
It's
gathering.
it's a friends adult meetup.
Yeah.
I get that.
But the fact that they're now adding children into it
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense. That why wouldn't the daughter be able
Right?
to go?
Yeah.
It's grody.
I don't like it.
I hate it. It's not great.
That's sexist.
That is
you know,
very sexist.
that's that. This one's on the nose.
This one's clear cut.
It is.
Yeah,
on the
it's a
nose.
clear cut one. And at the end of the day, it's like,
Also, those assholes for being like, you shouldn't have said that to him, that you didn't want his son to
I mean,
come.
that's so fucked up.
Like, what?
Yeah,
How
fuck your
how?
feelings.
Right.
You hurt Tim's feelings.
You
Yeah,
know,
they-
we
yeah.
told you that you can't, your daughter can't come, and only all of the boys can come. But you need to apologize.
That's and at 5, like
Yeah,
She's
5. She's 5.
5.
Her and the other 5-year-old child, same. They don't know what a girl and a boy is. They just
No.
want to play in the mud together.
And try to fish.
And try to fish and
Fish.
run through the woods. They don't know what genitalia you are. They don't give a shit. They're 5.
They don't care yet.
Let him be 5.
It makes me so sad every time I hear of a first time a little girl has experienced sexism. Like,
Oh, right.
because
Yeah.
they don't understand it, and it's so crushing and so sad, and you just want to hug them.
It's true. True statement. Were you not allowed to go fishing, Christy?
No, I was always allowed to go fishing.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
I went on the big deep sea fishing trip.
Oh.
Did you catch anything?
Yeah, we were like, I mean, the poles do like most of the work because they're like special deep sea poles, but then like you reel it in and you get like this big, like 2-foot long fish.
Big old whopper.
And then a man pulls it into the boat, bonks it on the head, and just slices it right in front of you.
Yeah. It's wild.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
I know. Man, when you walk the fish docks, they're out there doing that. It's fucking crazy.
I know. I always thought it was like so interesting when we visited the hatchery. Like, I thought it was mesmerizing the way they just, all of the eggs just came out of the fish like that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's nuts.
We fed fish
We did feed for it.
in
fish,
the
yeah.
big thing with the
Yeah,
red
yeah,
light.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was a fish farm, so
Fish
like
hatchery.
all those fish are already dead.
No,
Like,
they're not.
no, I
They
mean,
said it takes like months.
well, yeah, but like their fate's sealed.
I mean, all of our fates are sealed? What do you mean? We're all going to die.
Well, yeah, but like they're gonna get eaten. We might not get
How do
eaten.
you know you're not?
I mean, I don't know.
You're
but
worm food.
There's 50-50. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a big cat in our garage someday.
There was a cat out there.
No,
Well, I
dude,
know,
don't
but,
say
like-
that. Don't stop it.
That is
Stop.
a legitimate fear of mine.
Dude, I have had nightmares about a secret third cat in the house. Okay,
Not even a
A
big one, just a
just
regular.
just a cat. Like I wake up and I'm like, there's cat 1, there's cat 2. What the fuck is that thing doing here? One day we were standing in the kitchen and there was a cat on our back patio.
He hated it.
I hated it. Quill hated it.
Another-
I was
He
like,
was
get
so
out of here. I was like,
friendly.
get out of here. You
He
don't
was
belong.
so
No,
nice.
no,
Your friend.
no.
He just wanted to smell my succulents.
He can fuck off.
Kitty friends.
See, I'm just afraid because we live in Central Florida.
Yeah.
Florida Panthers.
That one day, there's gonna be a panther in my garage.
There's not going to be a panther. You got more likely if there could be a monkey in there, though.
Pardon?
Yeah, all people keep monkeys and shit.
They keep fucking panthers.
That's true, but
The Tiger King's right over there.
it can't get in a. Anyways,
Like Carol Baskin's still in business.
all of these
That
guys on
bitch,
this
Carol
fishing trip are fucking assholes for sure.
Yeah. Fucking Randy and Tim.
Fuck Randy.
Fucking
Randy and Tim.
assholes.
Well, you guys want a brief update?
Yes.
On the story?
Oh shit! Yes.
Yeah.
Update. I sent this post to my friends and we talked some more. They ended up apologizing.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Daughter is definitely coming on the trip. I know many people assume that my friends are sexist and horrible,
Yes,
but
they
they're
are.
really not.
Well, don't apologize for him.
No.
They were just worried that with my daughter, they would have to stay at a hotel instead of the usual cabin and not be able to do as many activities. But I assured them that my daughter
Hang on.
can sleep.
Wait.
They're not
sexist?
Yes,
Are you
I don't mean to
wait,
cut you
wait,
off. I
wait.
don't mean to cut you off. I truly don't. But
Back
we
that
all
up,
we
man.
all need this. We all need this moment to acknowledge the situation here.
They're so bad. This is bad. This is bad.
As soon as they
Don't-
heard girl, they were like, oh, the whole trip's going to change. It's going to be so
It's
girly now.
all ruined.
Because
The
no
whole
girl
thing.
ever has been butch or wanted to fish or fucking been done mountain man shit. Women can't do that. We can.
It's a 5-year-old.
I know. Like, what are you doing different for the other 5-year-old now? Like, it's the same thing. Again, they're 5. They want to fucking run through the forest and they don't give a shit.
I was collecting bugs when I was 5.
I was gonna say, every 5-year-old, if you were like, we're gonna stay in a tent or a cabin, they'd be like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I got
Doesn't matter
multiple
again.
rashes from poisonous caterpillars as a child.
Wow.
Just kept not learning my lesson at all.
I mean, 5-year-olds don't.
No.
Is there is there more to this story?
Yeah. I assured them that my daughter can sleep without air conditioning as easily as Tim's son, and they are going to be the ones having trouble keeping up with her 5-year-old energy.
Yeah.
Everyone apologized for bringing up the no wives, no girlfriends rule and agreed that it was a shitty thing to say. It's all good now. Thank you for your support.
It's not.
Your trip
It's
is
not-
going
it's
to
not
go
okay.
so terrible, and I'm really sorry in advance.
Yeah.
And I know you want this to be the great trip that you think it could be, but it's not going to be that.
It's not going to be that.
Whatever you think it's going to be in your mind, it's not. It's going to
No.
be like 10 times worse and
Yeah.
hard because your friends are going to make it hard.
And they suck.
And they
Yeah.
said,
They're not great.
And they sometimes
I
you've just been around people too long.
I was about to say we might have a washed asshole for tonight, but I think we have a contender. I think we have a strong contender tonight because there are still 2 things we need to do here before we wrap up this show.
Dose.
And number 1, we need to see who our
2
asshole.
cherries.
Well, yeah, she's worth it.
And you say you don't have a fancy drink.
2 cherries, always 2 cherries.
Christy, can you please not eat your cherries so suggestively?
Whoa.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm cool with it. Cool with it. We need to do 2 more things. The first thing we need to do is find out who the asshole of the night is. So, Christy, could you please recap these stories for us?
First, we've got the man who suggestively eated a banana.
Eated.
I don't know why I said it that way.
Did he eat it?
But wait, who was the asshole in this story?
Directly. Oh yeah, I guess it was the woman who reported him.
I guess technically the woman who reported, because HR is just doing their job.
I mean,
Right.
are they though?
I mean,
No, I
they're-
don't think
well,
they-
well,
I
hang on,
think
well,
they're
hang on.
actually making
Hang
it
on,
worse.
Not eat
Hang
a
on.
banana.
We like
Fiber.
they only know what they've been told. They're just doing their job.
I don't think it's HR's job to tell people that they can't no longer eat bananas at work because someone sexualized them while they were eating them.
I
In
mean,
fact,
if
I
so-
think that they might be opening
He's
up a
been
case against
victimized.
themselves for discriminating against him.
I
like
recuse.
that.
I'm recusing myself from this discussion.
You can't tell somebody that they can't have potassium. They can get a deficiency.
And you
Wow,
can't
yeah.
tell someone that it's okay for someone to look at them in a sexual manner while they're
Exactly.
eating a banana. Like, imagine if that was a woman being told that.
I am recused. I am not participating. Let the record show. Okay, next story.
Next, we've got the employees, the woman screeching at a man trying to change his kid's diaper in the bathroom.
Okay.
Crazy
Somebody?
Walmart lady.
Somebody's an asshole there. It might just be society.
This is society,
I think
but
it's
also
the
the
store.
employee. I think it was the.
The
I think it was
store.
Oh
the
yeah, that
initial
employee just wanted to get away from him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
she's like, I
totally.
don't know, it's in there.
because
Go
that's
look
like the
again.
same employee. Remember the time we were trying to get like pictures printed at the Walmart?
Oh my God.
And like nobody was in the section, and we found somebody. We're like, hey, we need help, and they're like, oh, I'll go find somebody, and then they just left.
They just fucked off.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to ask like 3 people. That's like when you need fabric cut at Walmart. I always find at least 2 people, watch them use the little walkie thing, and then I go find another person.
Just to be safe.
Yeah.
Because I swear to God, if you don't say it at least 2 times, usually it's 3, but at least 2, you won't get your shit cut.
Then we've got the wife who, for some reason, doesn't want to come home when she's drunk.
Might
And
be adultery.
Makes serious accusations against her husband for coming to get her because he was worried about her.
Yeah.
And finally, we've got the sexist friends.
Tim and Randy.
The truly sexist friends.
That's right.
So sexist.
This is
And they're gonna ruin this little girl's fishing trip. These guys are gonna do so much damage. And I know this dad's just trying to have a good time with his kids, but unfortunately his friends suck and they're gonna ruin it and they're gonna
I have a take.
yeah.
All of the men in that story are the asshole.
All.
all of them,
All.
including the dad.
Including the
He's
dad.
taking her there
Here's
to
my
be
logic.
subjected to this bullshit.
Here's my logic. I feel like I don't need to explain why the friends are the asshole.
Pretty
that-
clear.
Specifically
Crystal.
you, Tim, and fucking
Yeah.
Randy. They're clearly in the wrong here. Through and through, the assholes. Sexist. The dad. Here's my issue with the dad. Is he went through this whole ordeal and then at the end of the day was still like, they apologize and everything's okay now. But it's not.
He
He
wants
doesn't
to believe that.
understand.
He-
He's never experienced it firsthand before, so he doesn't really get it.
He just wants there to be peace. I think it is magnificent that he wants his daughter involved. I think that's a wonderful thing and a good dad move. But at the same time, he's not doing anything. I mean, he kind of was, but at the end of the day, he's still excusing the behavior.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then doubling down
And then kind of being like, okay, well, they said they're sorry, so we're good here. But this is only the first time this is going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to happen again. His friends are still going to be shitty. And he's
They're
still
going
going
to
to
be shitty in person.
Yeah, and he's still going to be one of those
That's
guys.
the thing.
Yeah, because here's the thing.
And it's going to ruin her.
Right. And she's going to be sort of in the tailwind of all of that.
Mm.
And, like, I think his intentions are good, but he's blind to it all, and he needs to wake the fuck up.
Well, I've got my choice for the evening. Yep. I think that tonight's biggest asshole is the Publix grocery store for not having the changing table available.
Did we say it was Publix? I
Yeah,
thought it was
that's
Walmart.
what I
Just
assumed
said
it
a
was.
big
Allegedly.
box store.
Allegedly. We don't know.
I was
Allegedly.
imagining like a Home Depot.
I was imagining like a Target.
Oh.
Home Depot, yeah. I could see Home Depot.
Whatever a
Yeah.
big box store means to you, that's what it was.
Sure.
I thought of Walmart and Walmart employees and the crazy people that frequent Walmart because the lady that went in screaming is just absurd.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure didn't Publix like vote against pro-choice or some shit like that.
Publix they're crazy Christian.
Yeah,
people.
yeah. So they would do some stupid shit like this.
They have Plan B only behind in the pharmacy. So if you need it at any other time, you cannot just go purchase it. It's been some big backlash about that. But.
That's pretty fucked up. But anyway, yeah. So like,
So you're saying
this
big
is the
box
thing.
store.
I think that listen, yes, there are a lot of fathers who are not there for that doesn't mean that they're all not. Okay.
There's one good one out of
there's-
this group of however many dudes there is.
And I've been in that situation. I've been in that situation personally, so it affects me personally. So I think that,
I was gonna vote for the cheating wife. She got mad at her husband for
Split
for her
asshole?
well-being.
That's a splitter.
I don't even know what to do here.
so you're going with the friends,
I'm going with
I'm
the
going with
friends.
the adultering wife.
and I'm going with this with the store.
See, I would have gone with the adultering wife, but we don't know the full story there.
But it ain't over.
It ain't over.
It's fair we don't know
over.
the whole story, but she did call him some nasty
She
names.
did call him some
like,
nasty
She didn't call
names.
his name. Yes.
I'm thinking about the children.
You are thinking about the
That's
children.
I'm thinking
Yeah,
about the
that's true.
children because the children are the future. Okay.
Right.
And we need to do better for them. And if we're not calling out shitty people when they're
Right.
being shitty to kids, well, then we're not doing our job.
It's true.
So
That father had to deal with the diaper rash because he could not change his shitty kid's diaper in a reasonable
I like
amount
that
of
you
time.
said shitty kids diaper, not kids shitty diaper.
Kids,
It's
shitty
it's all
diaper.
relevant. It's all relevant.
Kids, mama, shitty diaper.
Yeah, like punctuation. Add your own. So I feel you. I'm here for the kids too. I'm thinking of the children. I'm thinking of their comfort.
I'm thinking of this shitty couple that can't get their shit together.
That's true. Wow, I don't know what to do here.
Maybe in the comments though, they told this guy that she's cheating and he realizes it.
There's nothing. There's nothing extra on that story.
Wow.
The account was deleted.
Christy, we might need a tiebreaker here.
I don't do that. Kevin, I don't do that.
You might need to give the final ruling.
That's I don't like that.
Or how about this, Christy? We have 3 stories.
Yeah.
You make your best argument for all 3 stories and see if it changes any of our minds.
So yeah, no. See, I think the opposite. I think we all need to make a case. We need to present a case, and then Christy can
Okay.
be the final judge.
Ooh, okay. A little bit of a debate here.
Fine. How dare you?
All right, Kevin.
No, I want to go last.
No, but you have the advantage.
No. Do I really have the advantage?
You're dating her, yeah.
Yeah, you already do. She didn't want to hurt your feelings. Like,
Okay, here's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You got a group of guys going out for guys' weekend, hitting the lake,
sure.
dropping some poles, throwing some bait out there, cracking a few open, throwing a few back.
Oh, they're all drinking.
Telling some
they're
stories.
all drinking and taking care of children?
I mean, we
course.
don't know that. They never said anything
Well,
about
hey, I'm building up to it. This is my case.
If you're telling me Tim and Randy aren't getting crunk,
and
fair.
picking up hookers on the side?
right?
There's definitely some debauchery going on. We all know this. This is why there's a no girlfriends, no wives
It's a
rule going
guy's
on out
trip.
there. It's a guy's trip. Bros. That's what
Why
it's
can't
all
the
about.
wives go?
Because
Can't
it's
the
a
wives go,
bros.
and then they can go do their own
You
thing.
can't bang strippers when your wife is there.
You know, the fact that like he was so unsure that it would be okay for kids to come makes me think that they did do something kid not friendly while on this
They
trip.
weren't.
That's
They
right.
were not. Listen,
Yeah.
they
It
were.
does make me
it's-
think about that.
Okay, they were.
for
This was an adult man's getaway weekend. This is what this was, and then
Were they eating bananas suggestively?
they probably were. They
In
were
a
probably,
whole group.
Tim was probably like, "Hey, Randy, watch me blow this banana."
Why did he puke on it?
No, that wasn't him puking on it. Tim probably doesn't have a gag reflex.
He might not.
This is all relevant to my case, by the way. So
Okay,
and then babies start happening, and people start having children. And
Hookers, fish.
not
babies.
with the hookers, but I'm saying that with the wives, with the girlfriends, people getting married, people leveling up in their lives, and then it's like, there's going to be this big ordeal of we're going to pass this hooker weekend down to our children, and we're going to pass it generation to generation. We're gonna pass the poles down the line, and it's our
Quite literally,
kids,
'cause
our
he
kids
actually
will
gave
continue.
the other guy
Yeah,
the pole.
Yeah.
the ceremonial fishing pole, and then the fucking poster here is
phallic.
like the poster just looks at it as like, oh, our children, yes, we're gonna move on, and that, but he's got a daughter. He's like, I can't wait to bring my daughter, and they're like, no. She is
You can
denied.
pass it on, but only to the males.
Yeah, she is denied from this. This is a men's only event. She
Oh,
can't.
he's swaying me. What can I say?
Yeah, she can't come
You're supposed to be formulating your own argument.
because
Oh,
only
I've changed my mind.
they're saying only men can fish, women aren't allowed. And he's like, but my daughter, also, this is a good bonding experience between father and daughter and friends and potential future friends for her. There's other kids there. Like why can't? No, because she's a lady and she can't be out in a cabin. This 5-year-old is going to want to be pampered in a hotel. How dare you consider that?
Now, what if his daughter and Tim's kid really hit it off, and then down the line they get married? Is she not then going to be allowed to go on the trip?
Oh, then she's a
Because
wife, and she can't go.
It is a
like, what's the rules?
it's a toxic cycle, and it needs to stop here with the fishing. And but then hey, the friends came around. They said, you know what, we were wrong for not allowing your daughter to come. She's more than welcome to come. And then we just thought she shouldn't come because she's a girl and she's
I
gonna
think that's
need.
all backpedaling bullshit,
It
though. I don't
is.
think they ever meant
Oh, they got
any of
super
that.
called out and they felt embarrassed. That's all.
But then the
Yeah,
guy,
for sure.
but then the guy even apologized for them, and I'm like, don't do that. Stick to
No,
call them on their shit.
call them on their shit.
That's my case.
So apparently you swayed Blakely.
Yeah.
I guess I don't have to make a judgment.
No, but you can still tell. If you want to have
Is
your
there
turn.
a point now? Like,
Sure,
maybe I'll
there's-
sway you back.
There's
this
never
way?
a point to anything that we do, anyways. So
All right, well, maybe I can sway. Maybe I'll sway Kevin.
okay. Ooh, that
don't
would
know.
be fun.
Oh, you're gonna have to eat a real big banana if that's the case.
All right.
A banana and 2 cherries.
Now we're having a party.
So, in a few days,
You want to drop some poles?
Stop.
We can't go, Christy.
No, you can come. That's fine. Yeah.
anyway, in a
two
few days,
guys.
it's the goddamn 4th of July.
I want to go camping.
2 guys,
Okay,
1 pole.
Two guys,
It's America's
one
birthday.
pole,
Ooh, yeah.
middle of the lake. One fish.
How'd you get out there?
I don't care anymore.
Our
I'm done.
fish.
I was gonna make this whole patriotic speech, but I don't give a shit. So let's
Anyways,
wrap this up.
Poles in the water. Our pole. Our pole.
we still got something to do.
We do
We
need
have
a
some
bigger
hold-
bowl.
We still have. We
We need to do
something
one more thing before we wrap this fucking nightmare up, and that is we need to see how the asshole of the night stacks up against our current, reigning, defending, undisputed royal asshole, and we just crowned a new one in the last episode. And Christy, can you hit us with the recap?
Our royal asshole is the husband and friends participating in a party where they paid unsuspecting women to eat gross things. And
The fear factor, guys.
this guy's wife accidentally wandered into this area and got accosted by one of these disgusting men and then guided to safety by her husband's friend.
Was it really safety, though?
That's sexist. Oh wait, yeah, it still plays.
So please. I would like to think that the men at the party were the same men at the fishing lodge.
Oh, they could
totally,
be.
totally, fucking Randy,
That's
Yeah.
the other party
Fucking
they
Randy
do, the
and
not
Tim.
fishing one.
Yeah.
Randy and Tim.
And
Paying them hookers.
wives and girlfriends
Banging.
are allowed to come, and they're encouraged.
Banging whores.
This is very eerily similar.
They're too similar. I don't like it.
They're not that
They're the
similar.
same.
They're really
They're
not.
very similar.
They're really not.
They could be
It's
the same guys,
mentality. It
though.
could be
It
the
really
same
They
guy.
could be
They're
the
like
same
10 years difference in age.
If you told me they were the same guy, I'd believe you.
It's Tim's son.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
this
true.
is 20 years later.
This is a back to somebody went back to the future.
Yeah.
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 Marty, we gotta
save your daughter. She's got a fish, Marty. Marty, let your daughter fish. Okay, I'm going with the party guys. From
party guys.
from the other week.
Oh
Party bros.
God, they're so gross and calculated and
Yeah, it's
disgusting.
terrible. I hated it. I still hate it.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Don't like it.
All right, folks, we need to go home. Listen, we
We
do.
are home.
Well, we need to go home. We need to go proverbial home.
Proverbial.
Oh,
The
okay. Take it
proverbial.
home. We gotta take it home.
Proverbial. We got to take it home, folks.
Proverbial.
Proverbial.
Great job.
We do this show each and every other Thursday night right here on youtube.com/BrainWreckTV. And we also do Brainwreck Live each and every Wednesday night. That's every single week right here on youtube.com/BrainWreckTV. And Christy, when we come back in 2 weeks, 2 weeks' time, what's 2 weeks' time from now?
July 13th.
July 13th. Mark your calendars, ring the notification bell, hit that subscription button. When we come back on the 13th, will we have a topic?
Yeah.
And what might that topic be?
What's mine is mine.
I mean,
This has never caused any problems before.
yeah.
People ask for shit sometimes, and you're like, "Why would I give you that?"
I'm not giving you anything. So be sure to subscribe, ring the notification bell so you know each and every single time that we go live. We've also got a whole bunch of content sitting in the archive, so make sure that you check it out. It's a good time. Get involved. Come hang out with us. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Enjoy your 4th of July weekend. Be safe.
Have a spa day.
Thank Will Smith.
Yeah. Spaghetti.
And spaghetti?
Spa day.
Spa day.
Oh, it's Spaghetti Day.
Spaghetti
Yes.
Day.
Have yourself
Yeah,
a nice
spaghetti.
spaghetti day.
ask what
Eat
their
lots of
spaghetti policy
meatballs.
is.
Find
Yeah.
out what the spaghetti policy is. And for this week, I've been Kevin Gray.
I'm Christy.
I'm Blakely Gay.
And I'm Jason X.
And we'll see you next time. Bye.